At the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza, and I've got some exciting news. We've just expanded our dealership, and to celebrate, we are expanding our deals. Starting right now through the end of March, we are offering some of the most aggressive pricing you'll find anywhere. We've got a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles in stock right now, and our friendly sales advisors are ready to put you in the car, truck, or SUV you've been looking for at a price or payment that works for you. We've got aggressive pricing, little to no money down, and financing for all types of credit situations. Whether your credit is great, not so great, or even just getting started, we've got you covered. As always, get top dollar for your trade-in, and our all-star service team is here to take care of your vehicle well into the future. We hope to see you at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. We love you, Pahrump.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV. And now on mobile devices on this Monday, March 16th, 2026. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo. Here's what's happening. Wind-driven conditions made matters worse when a vehicle fire turned into a structure fire on Sunday afternoon in Pahrump. Ultimately, several vehicles became involved. Fire Chief Scott Lewis tells us what happened.
A Sunday afternoon fire destroyed a home and multiple vehicles in Pahrump. According to authorities, on March 15th at approximately 2:30 p.m., dispatch received a report of a vehicle fire on Victoria Street. Pahrump Valley Fire Rescue responded to the scene, but while crews were still en route, deputies advised that the fire had spread from the vehicle to a nearby garage and the home. Officials say that the fire ultimately destroyed the home, the garage, and a total of 7 vehicles on the property. Crews worked quickly to contain the blaze and were able to prevent it from spreading to nearby homes despite the constantly changing wind conditions. News 25 spoke with Fire Chief Scott Lewis while on the scene about the incident, and here's what he had to say.
Earlier this afternoon, Pahrump Fire Rescue is dispatched for a vehicle fire, and the initial report was that there was a vehicle well involved. We had wind-driven conditions as we were responding. They were then upgrading the assignment to a structure fire when it was determined that the flames from the vehicle fire were extending to the double-wide manufactured dwelling which the vehicle was parked next to. As crews arrived to the area which is without hydrants, they found the fire extending. It was growing amongst the several vehicles that were closely parked to each other, a tire pile. There was a number of different exposures, including personal property stored both inside and outside surrounding the house. We determined that the sole occupant was safe and was away from the dwelling. We commenced the defensive exterior objective, considering the winds, discharging ammunition, exploding vessels, flammable liquid fires that were extending from the vehicles. So it was a very dynamic scene. In addition, this double wide had additional plies of material on the ceiling on the inside and a steel roof on the outside, which was preventing fire operations and ventilation to release the superheated temperatures within the structure itself. After a lengthy firefight, crews were able to get the fire under control, and as you can see through the footage that you'll see, the fire was mostly on the inside amongst the overabundance of personal property and the stored materials within. With the releasing fuel tanks in the cars, several sections of hose were lost as a result, and 2 thermal imaging cameras. So Pahrump Fire Rescue sustained damages and probably about $10,000 in this firefight today because of the nature of the materials stored around the property. This is one of the things we discussed on a regular basis to our citizens. Please help us help you by maintaining your property and allowing us to come in and do our job in the event that there is an emergency. This fire is under investigation, and we will keep the news updated as we progress. Thank you.
More news now. There was a 2-vehicle crash with injury in Pahrump last Saturday night. News 25's Christy Willis was on the scene and has our report.
Jason Ernest of Mount West Lawyers. Don't be bullied by insurance companies. Call me, 775-727-9500.
Emergency crews responded to a two-vehicle crash Saturday evening in Pahrump. At just after 6 p.m. on March 14th, dispatch received a call reporting an accident at the intersection of East Simpkins Road and Dennis Street. When first responders arrived on scene, they located two vehicles involved in the crash, a red Toyota Tundra and a silver Toyota Camry. Authorities say one individual was transported to Desert View Hospital for further observation. The extent of their injuries has not been released. Traffic in the area was temporarily diverted while emergency crews worked to investigate the crash and clear the roadway. Officials have not released additional information about the cause of the accident at this time.
And a juvenile dirt bike rider collided with the vehicle Saturday night on Game Bird Road in Pahrump. The rider was flown via Mercy Air to UMC in Las Vegas. More in this report now.
Emergency crews responded to a motorcycle crash involving a juvenile rider Saturday evening in Pahrump. According to authorities, just after 7 p.m. on March 14th, dispatch received a call reporting a motorcycle versus vehicle accident. While first responders were en route, they were advised that the rider was complaining of leg pain and had briefly lost consciousness. When crews arrived on scene, they determined that the motorcycle involved in the crash was a dirt bike being ridden by a juvenile. The second vehicle involved in the crash was identified as a silver Buick. Due to the injuries, the rider was transported to Mercy Air Base and then flown to UMC Trauma in Las Vegas for further evaluation and treatment. Witnesses at the scene told us that the dirt bike rider was traveling home on Game Bird Road when the driver of the silver Buick pulled out in front of the rider, causing the dirt bike to collide with the side of the Buick. Traffic in the area was temporarily diverted while emergency crews treated the injured rider and worked to clear the scene. News 25 will continue to follow the story and provide updates as more information becomes available.
News 25 is your best source for Nye County election coverage. Today, we are showcasing one of the candidates making a bid for the office of Attorney General. We recently spoke with Chief Deputy District Attorney Michelle Nelson, and she told us her ideas. We're with Michelle Nelson, running for Nye County District Attorney. Welcome to News 25.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I saw that you were at Tower Pizza not long ago, and you were speaking to a crowd. One of the things you were really highlighting, well, I think you had a three-pronged, three-point approach. One of the things was you want to, or you will do, transparency in the office.
That is correct. That is one of my top priorities, is opening up the public records to the extent that we can within the confines of the law. I mean, there are NRS sections and prohibitions for which we have to make sure we safeguard personal information, trade secret information, things of that nature. So, but I don't have the opinion that there is a blanket denial of any public record. One of the things I want to focus on in taking office is rebuilding the public's trust, confidence, and integrity of the district attorney's office. I see that as grossly lacking at this point in time. The district attorney's office is not accountable, it's not accessible from my viewpoint to the people of Nye County. This is a public office. I am a public servant when I become district attorney, and it will be the people of Nye County that I answer to.
What would lead you to believe it's been that way?
Based on what I've heard from the public, based on what I've seen internally.
Okay. All right. So how can we get some more information on you, learn more about you, contact you?
You can visit my website. It's Nelson with the number 4, districtattorney.com. It also has my email address. It has a calendar of events of the different meet and greets in the different places that I'm going to be. And then I also have a Facebook page, which is Michelle Nelson for Nye County District Attorney.
All right. Michelle, thank you so much for coming on News 25.
Thank you for having me.
Coming up, if you are an NBA fan, you'll want to stick around and see this story that Mikey has in sports. You're watching News 25.
Hi there, it's Judge Michelle Fiore. When you elected me as your Justice of the Peace, my focus was simply the people of our community. Justice isn't just about punishment, it's about accountability, rehabilitation, and giving people a path forward, not just a jail cell. I know there have been headlines, and I understand how that can make some of you feel. Headlines don't tell the truth. I want the opportunity to speak with you one-on-one to answer your questions personally. Join me at one of my upcoming community events because I care about Pahrump and I care about you. Please vote for me, your judge, Michelle Fiore.
This March, it's a declaration of deals all month long at Saida Trudeau Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. We're declaring savings across the lot, and it starts with no payments for 90 days. Right now, get into a brand new 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn or Laramie with available 0% financing for 60 months. Or take up to $6,500 in max savings. Every Ram is backed by America's best full-size truck powertrain limited warranty, 10 years or 100,000 miles. That's confidence you can count on. We're proud to be Pahrump's original hometown dealer. Family-owned, veteran-owned, and operated for over 24 years. Serving our community with integrity isn't just business, it's personal. The declaration of deals is happening now at Saida Trudeau Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, where America shops for trucks. Come see us today and declare your deal.
At FitZone Gyms, we meet you where you are. No judgment, just results. We got your back.
We have everything you need to be successful, including a team of certified personal trainers.
We provide several fitness classes, from body sculpt to silver sneakers. There is something for everyone.
We are proud to be Pahrump's hometown gym. With memberships starting at $29 a month, we offer 24-hour access, tanning, no-term contracts, and much more. For more information, visit
myfitzone.com.
Secure your family while you're home or away. Monitor your home with cameras, burglar, smoke, and fire alarms 24/7, 365 days a year. Provide yourself with a peace of mind by using your smartphone or computer. You can monitor your home anytime or anywhere. Let Mastercraft Electronics install security your family deserves. Call Mastercraft Electronics today. Secure your home or business. 775-990-4896. Mastercraft Electronics is licensed and bonded. 1 month free alarm monitoring when you sign up for service. Mastercraft Electronics, 775-990-4896.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Magic Johnson was in town recently. That may signal an NBA team could be coming to Las Vegas. Mikey has that. More in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports, and streaming at KPVM-TV and now on Roku devices. The NBA will hold a formal vote later this month to determine whether to explore adding an expansion franchise in Las Vegas. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, the league's Board of Governors will meet March 24th and 25th to vote on whether to move forward with a bidding process for new teams. If the vote passes, Las Vegas could be one step closer to getting its own NBA franchise. Meanwhile, a new report shows the Athletics' move toward Las Vegas is already boosting the franchise's value. CNBC released its 2026 MLB team valuations Friday, placing the A's at $2.5 billion. That's a $500 million increase from last year. Over on the ice, the Vegas Golden Knights welcomed the Buffalo Sabres Tuesday night at T-Mobile Arena. Puck drop is set for 7 p.m., and the Las Vegas Raiders continue adding to the defense, signing former Indianapolis Colts linebacker Sagan Olubi, according to ESPN's Adam Schefter. Olubi is 26 years old and brings 4 seasons of NFL experience. In 51 career games, he recorded 50 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, and 1 interception. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you, Mikey. No pit stop for this sportscast because News 25's Michael Donahue has some great behind-the-scenes reporting on all the exciting NASCAR action that raced through Las Vegas over the weekend.
NASCAR is back in Las Vegas this weekend, where we're doing something a little different. This year we partnered with driver Matt Jaskell to help show us around this weekend.
Hey everybody, Matt Jaskell here, past driver in the O'Reilly Auto Parts and even the Craftsman Truck Series. But something we hope to do is to bring you some of the stories that people don't usually cover. We're going to be talking to some of my past teammates and even some crew members and some of the stuff that you don't usually see covered. So stay tuned, we'll hope to bring you some fun stuff.
After Cup Series qualifying, we caught up with legendary crew chief Doug Richert.
Top 25 qualifying here. I feel like we have a good long run car for here at Vegas, which you know that's what that takes here.
I've finished every lap I've done here, so I'm proud to say that.
Hopefully we have as good a day as we've had in the past.
Yeah. Are you crewing at all? You doing any crew chiefing on the car? Any setup stuff?
I'm sitting on the 52 box.
Okay. All right, guys, it's almost showtime here in Vegas. The green flag's going to drop soon for the O'Reilly's Auto Parts Series. We just hung out with Doug Richert, but we're going to turn it over to Mike, who's also behind the camera, Michael Donahue, and he's going to take it from the pit lane, and I'll see you guys later.
The O'Reilly Series got off to a chaotic start after contact from Connor Zilic on lap 2 would damage Jeremy Clements. LeVar Scott and Chandler Smith would receive damage trying to avoid the incident. Early trouble for Cole Custer and more trouble for Jeremy Clements would be the only other two cautions early on, as Justin Allgaier would go on to win both Stage 1 and Stage 2. The third and final stage would feature a few yellows as well after a pair of spins from Patrick Starpoli and an incident with Sheldon Creed and Taylor Gray. The lead would be contested through the final stage, but in the end, it was Kyle Larson who'd pull ahead and take a trip to victory lane. And now, on to Sunday.
And, the race isn't going to start for about an hour and a half, and it is absolutely packed. Everybody's excited. We got Transformers walking around. We got all kinds of stuff happening.
After exploring the fan zones for a little while, we decided to head out to pit road for the grid to see if we could talk to some drivers before they strapped in for the Pennzoil 400.
Feeling good. You know, it's a beautiful race day here, barely a cloud in the sky. I'm looking forward to get this 51 Yigo Chevrolet out on the track.
You know, we didn't qualify well. I kind of went through the bump, got loose, had to check up out of my lap, so made a lot of work for us today, but it's going to be fun.
Here in the Cup Series, filling in for Bowman, how you feeling?
I feel good. You know, obviously as a backup driver, this is the worst case scenario, right? I would like to have this role and not ever drive the race car because you don't ever want these guys to be sitting out. So we're obviously thinking a lot about Alex and getting him back in the car as quick as possible. You know, this is a weird situation for me because I don't get to do this all the time, and these cars are completely different than the O'Reilly Series car. So, you know, we had a great practice yesterday. This whole team, though, Blake Harris, his whole Ally 48 team, they do such a great job of just getting me the tools that I need to be able to go fast. And so, you know, today we're going to have some fun, hopefully gain some points. They're way down on the owner's points list because of all the stuff that's happened this year. So gaining them a few points, hopefully, and just go out there and have a solid day.
I got to fly and get over to Sebring for the 12 Hours of Sebring IMSA race, the sports car series owned by NASCAR. So I'm going to hand it over to Mike behind the camera, and he's going to take it from here, guys. See you later.
While it was windy, the race would go almost incident-free, with the only naturally occurring yellow coming late in the race when Connor Zilic would spin off turn 4. Joe Gibbs Racing and Hendrick Motorsports would dominate the entire day, with Christopher Bell winning Stage 1, William Byron winning Stage 2, and then Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin fighting it out for the win in the final stage, where Denny Hamlin would come out on top, giving Toyota their 4th win of the season. Until next time, this is Michael Donahue and Matt Jaskell for News 25.
Thank you, Michael. And coming up, we've got some entertainment ideas for your St. Patrick's Day. You're watching News 25.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. We've been honored to be recognized by Best of Las Vegas and receive the Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years running. Awards are great, but helping clients get the money they deserve is why we're in business. After you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important not to listen to the insurance companies. Give us a call today, 775-727-9900. With offices in Pahrump, Southwest Vegas, and Summerlin, our team is here ready to fight for you for the money you're entitled to. So give us a call today.
Greg here with the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza, introducing you to our new service manager, John Gearloff. John, what's the exciting news?
Thanks, Greg. We just finished expanding our service center by 3,100 square feet and extended our quick lube hours from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. during the week, all designed to better serve our customers. We can service all makes and models. Get great deals from a quick oil change to brakes, tires, or major mechanical repairs. Our goal is to be your one-stop shop. Our ASE and GM certified technicians are here to take care of all your vehicle needs. Schedule your next appointment at PahrumpCars.com. Please stop by and see us at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. I look forward to meeting you. We love you, Pahrump.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
My friend Mary Tyler Moore was diagnosed with diabetes at age 33 and suffered severe vision loss from this disease later in life. Mary often spoke of her dream to create an organization dedicated to preventing blindness from diabetes. Today, the Mary Tyler Moore Vision Initiative is a reality. MTM Vision is dedicated to advancing medical research to preserve and restore the vision of people living with diabetes. To learn more, please go to marytylermoore.org, because the sight you save may be that of someone you love.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. St. Patty's Day is tomorrow. Why not spend it with Las Vegas's premier cover band, the Garage Boys?
All right. Hey, guys. It's Brian from the Garage Boys, and thanks so much for having us on today. We're at Harrah's Carnival Court right now, and we are doing our official CD release party tomorrow on St. Patrick's Day, my favorite day of the year, and our guitar player Lee's favorite day of the year because he's from Ireland. Garage Boys 3 will be out, produced by Dale Penner, and come on and get your signed copy. All right.
Would you call the Garage Boys Las Vegas's premier cover band?
Of course I would. Yeah, there's some great bands here, but I like us. We've been going for 19 years now, if you can believe it, and so we're pretty tight.
Where can everybody go to find out more about the Garage Boys?
So you go to thegarageboysband.com, and all of our socials, all of our points of meeting us are there. And you can drop, if you're old school, you can go on Facebook. We're on Facebook, and we can do Instagram, X, anything you want. You can get hold of us any way you want.
I'm so old school. I was going to look for you on MySpace.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
That's the Lerner and Rowe Weather Cam. We're looking at Mount Charleston out from the KPVM-TV studios. We have an extreme heat watch starting on Wednesday, and that's going to go to Friday, issued from the National Weather Service. We've got your complete forecast coming up in a bit.
Car wreck? Check. Motorcycle wreck? Check. Truck wreck? Check. Bicycle wreck? Check. UFO wreck? What? In a wreck? You need a check. Call Lerner and Rowe today.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Love isn't just roses and chocolates. It's staying connected to the moments that matter. From work to play, from family to friends. This February, love your connection with Valley Communications. Valley Communications. Local, affordable, reliable.
Miles,
You're late. Again.
You are not living
Where have you
up to
been?
your full potential.
No sense of responsibility.
No matter who you are, life can be overwhelming.
Okay.
Everyone's going through something, even superheroes.
Oh man, I'm bugging.
Is
that the best you can
do?
This mediocre work is
You're not reaching your full potential. Unacceptable, Miles.
Let's take the stigma out of asking for help.
Hey, Dad. You got a minute?
Yeah, what's up, son?
Can we get some air?
Of course we can, yeah. Grab your jacket.
I just got so much on my mind, you know?
I hear that, yeah. So tell me what's going on.
If you need support, visit kevinlovefund.org to learn more.
Big rigs can cause big injuries. Get big help. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo, your weather forecast from the anchor desk. Fernley hit 77 degrees today. Fallon is at 76. Carson City, 76. They're going down to 41. Tonopah, 71. Goldfield is mining, 73 degrees. They're the winners tonight. Low temp at 40 degrees. Beatty, yes, sir. It is 80 plus 6 degrees. Today, Amargosa is at, 88. Las Vegas, hello, 84 degrees. We are ramping up for some big St. Patrick's Day celebrations tomorrow. And Death Valley, 96. I told you, we're going to hit those triple digits soon, and they're going out at 68 degrees. Currently, it's 84 in Pahrump, in the valley, in the region, and your sun rose 6:53 this morning, 14% humidity. Northwesterly direction on the winds today, 7 miles an hour. We tapered down somewhat, quite a bit from yesterday, 86 for the high temperature today. Like I said, it's 84 degrees. Your sun is setting just about 10 minutes to 7 o'clock tonight. Humidity's at 33%. East-northeasterly wind direction tonight. 6 degrees low. Comfortable. 55 degrees. And your forecast is going to look a little something like this. Tomorrow, 91. I got to remind you folks, we're still in March. It's 94 on Wednesday. Sunny all the way here. Thursday, 96. Friday, 97. Saturday, 94, 91, 88 Monday. And remember now, it's Wednesday through Friday that the National Weather Service is saying that there is a heat advisory. Lows, let's call it near 60 degrees. And that's just so pretty darn good. My name's Chris Palermo, and we're always reminding you that for weather updates and news updates and any other updates, you can join our Facebook page, and we are constantly updating that Facebook page. Have a safe St. Patrick's Day tomorrow here in Las Vegas and in Southern Nevada.